DM,
Never.
was Contagion updated in one of the other books?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm gonna look through them.
Okay. But last time on the misadventures of Group 2.
They really mean misadventures.
Yup.
As Group 2.
You all were abducted by aliens.
Yeah, still way too weird for even me.
Yep. You learnt of multiverse travel. You fought.
Which is incredibly weird.
Indeed. You fought some people from another universe. Sent one back to their home. Good for you, karma points. But killed the rest.
Hey,
Instantly
murder!
But as you returned, you learned that you were
Stop
away
dying.
for a very long time. And return to Sirius as soon as possible. Before that, Faith and Cowman left together, off to do their own thing. Yep.
Sorry, Sirius, coming to you.
I'm pretty sure him and Faith are gonna be like friends forever.
Side,
Okay.
Funny.
side,
So,
side series coming to you next month.
Yeah.
So, I'm seeing some hints that they may have reworked Contagion, but I can't find the exact thing. But I think they
Also,
reworked it.
DM, you might need to remove the alignment thing from my
DM, I think the reason they reworked it and add poison because I'm looking at rule answer. They did a rules answer. I can't find the exact page, but they did it on one of the D&D Wizard articles. They did a rules answer about Contagion. So I think the reason they gave them the poison effect is because the effects of this disease are not meant to activate until 3 failed saving throws. So they added poison, so there is something affecting the creature until that point.
Let me look.
Because the effects of the contagion spells, diseases are meant 3 failed saving throws. I think that's why they did poison there, so that way, because the way they have it originally written, it acts like the disease automatically happens, but it says link the thing. But yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
So I think that's why there's the poison thing.
I will look at it in the time more convenient.
I'm trying.
Confusion.
yes.
I'll take a look. Alright. But as you all reach to a certain point, you all turned. And mainly Bip. I forgot y'all's characters' names. It's been a little bit. Sariel and Corvin split up for a time. Corvin returning home to meet some family members, and Sariel staying home to train.
And be an alcoholic.
Be an alcoholic, probably, after learning of her sister's death. As time went on, a week went by, and everyone reconvened. So, as Corvin you meet back up at the Morningstar Manor, and Sariel, you've been there for the past week, training along, keeping in touch. Your dad's been distant, but you, for good reason, you would suspect due to losing daughter and thinking that he lost other daughter.
No named daughter.
And here's the other update they did, and it's in the PDF. Go scroll down to spells, and it's contagion.
Okay, I'll look at it in a bit.
So the last sentence of the first paragraph now reads, on a hit, the target is poisoned. The second paragraph now reads, at the end of each of the poison target's turn, the target. So they did update it, but they just haven't updated the CRD.
Okay, so to answer your question about that, they would be immune to the poison condition, but they wouldn't be immune to the spell itself.
Okay, so yeah, they did update the contagion just because of how the interpretation of it, because it never tells you when the spell really hits or not. So they reworked it so it's more clear. It's clear because there's a lot of problems. I was looking into this. There's a lot of problems with the contagion spell, so they updated to fix it.
Okay. So if they are immune to the poisoned and the
They
poison
take-
damage, they're immune to spell completely. If they're immune to the poison condition, they'll still take the damage. Blue bleed, blah blah. Yeah, good to know.
So if they're immune to the poison damage, they'll still take the
Poisoned condition and
Yeah.
the disease. If they're immune to the poison, the literal, yeah. If they're immune to it, they'll take the other one unless they're immune to all of it. Very unlikely, but possible.
Well, there is no poison damage. The poison condition does something different than you think. The poison condition just means a creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
Okay,
checks.
so there's no poison damage. Okay, it
No,
is
it's
also
the-
good to know.
It's the poison condition that's the difference.
Okay, it is good to know.
So I just updated that spell, and I'm gonna
There is
later
that
after this.
damage. Poison. Do you not remember poison spray?
But yes, I remember. But,
Oh, from the contagion. Oh, yeah. No,
the
contagion
contagion,
doesn't have any spell.
yeah. That is good to know.
Yeah,
Alright.
what I'm saying is that it's immune to the effects of the poison condition, but the spell still takes hold, and they still get affected by the disease if they fail their.
They'll have to make 3 saves.
Yes. Yeah, they'll still have to make 3 saves, but they're immune to the effects of the poison condition.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I'm glad they updated that because that makes more sense than the previous one. You know.
Beep ski.
As
That's cool. 5e Tools knows all the updates and just automatically puts that in there.
Well, whatever.
Alright. As the days went on, you do convene. And your father dragging both of you to his office. That's where we can bring back whenever both of you meet each other again. On your way up to his office.
Hello, Colvin.
Oh, hello, Saru.
What?
I said, hello, Saru.
Okay. Where have you been?
Visiting family.
Oh, I didn't know you had a family.
Ah, yes. A very big one. As I'm kind of like, pulling, like, out of my robotic ear, you see almost like, it looks like a D&D version crayon in the D&D universe. That kind of.
Color is
Crayon.
wax.
Yeah, it's just wax. Yeah.
It's just wax.
Well,
Children. Too many children.
Congrats, I guess.
Well, how many generations now? Let's see.
Too many.
Does it really? Too many. Yes, too many. My kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grand. So yeah.
Well, I hope your time was eventful.
It was.
I've been spending most of mine practicing and learning new spells, honing my craft, if you will. Preparing for what needs to be prepared for, you know?
That is good. That is good.
At this point, you do reach the office as one of you opens the door. You see your father just writing, finishing up some paperwork. Oh, alright. Both of you take a seat. He just moves the papers to the side. Alright. I found a mission, a nice thing to get you warmed up. Also, it's inside cereal, so I find it more safe for you. So now, let's see, slaps his desk a little. Now, to my knowledge, sorry, you've never been to a party. He's held parties for you before, mainly whenever you first thought of joining the Inquisition, and joined the Inquisition. He threw a party for you. It was small. It was kind of a party. But you've never been to a true party.
Oh my god!
Never been to a true party.
So is Godzilla coming or something? What the fuck was that?
Yep.
I live next to a highway!
Oh. Damn.
I was about to say, someone just let off the most mega fart I have ever heard.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! Oh no! It's Pacific Rim.
It's Fartzilla.
Fartzilla. Jesus Christ.
Didn't mute my mic in time.
The king of the farts.
Yes.
So repeat what you just said, DM. Sorry, I lost track of thought.
You've never been to a real party. It wasn't really something that... Like, your father's held parties for you and your sister and your brother. But nothing of major note. But you'll be going to a party.
My internet's doing weird things, so I'm gonna have to come on and off.
Okay.
Party.
Yes.
That's our mission.
A little
Okay,
bit more than a party, as he reaches down under the desk.
I'm not wearing anything. I can't wear anything.
He pulls out 2 masks,
No.
and he puts them on the desk.
What did the mask look like?
Murder Masquerade, yeah.
For you, Sariel, it is a raven-like mask. It fits the raven look. Feathers reaping back from top of the head all the way back down, giving it a headdress type thing. And for you, Morven, it's literally Warforged mask for your Warforged face. Get a Warforged for you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm guessing I can't wear my armor to this party.
Yes.
I'm guessing I can't wear my... Oh, wait.
For you, Corvin, we will dress you up in garb.
What?
Robes.
My tattered robes are perfectly fine.
It's formal.
Fine.
Do we have the money to get a dress commissioned?
I already did.
Okay.
I got 2. As he pulls out, or gets up and heads to a small closet. As he opens it up,
no.
and he pulls
Oh,
out
no.
a beautiful black and white dress. The white being freckled on like stars on the night sky.
It
And
is
the
lovely, Father.
other one, a crimson red.
I have to leave my spear, my fucking everything. Fuck. I would feel safer though, knowing I could keep some weapon on me, or at least components. You understand, Father? of
Yes,
course.
you can probably keep hidden the component pouch for your spells, and also a dagger.
I'm here. There's no need for that.
A stiletto, essentially, DM.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, I'm gonna unequip my weapons and my shield. Fuck.
I don't have a lot to unequip.
Oh, my fucking AC is dropping. What's my AC now? 12. Lovely.
Can I still wear my cloak of protection?
Hey,
Yes.
DM, would there be
Okay.
room within my components pouch to put a potion of gaseous form and my alchemist fire? Would there be room in there to put those in there?
I would say pick one of those, and you will get
Alchemist fire.
Alright.
Actually, no. Potion of gaseous form. That way I can always escape if needed.
Escape. Gotta go fast. Drink. I'm gone.
Gotta go 10 miles per hour or 10 feet per hour.
Okay. Well, fucking component pouch. Well, I can cast spells, but that's about it.
I can always cast spells, it's okay.
Because the components pouch is filled with. I already got that resupplied here. I'm guessing, Dan. Kind of just stopped resupply.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me add a dagger to my inventory.
And for you, Morven, he does also reach down and pull out a fairly thick robe. You have a choice between completely black or completely red.
Black. All black.
Black like my soul.
Black is my soul!
I'm guessing sending stone I can keep, Dan.
Yes.
Morven, what is wrong with your character?
He's insane.
I've only been alive for 600 years, okay? Things happen.
Ow.
Yeah, except elves can live for that long and not go crazy, so what happened with you?
He's not an elf. I'll tell you that.
He's a warforged, and I know a little bit more about it, but I'm not gonna ruin the surprise.
Yeah, that's...
I know why. I know the process of which he went insane, DM.
Yup.
I can't really talk considering I'm playing Frith right now.
Yup.
But still, Morven,
Literally,
Corvin.
half of the party right
You
now is
literally
insane.
changed like 2 letters of your name.
Can I get a
Well-
vial? Can I get a
Corvin.
vial?
Alright, too many people talking. Alright.
It's the exact same name except you changed the except you changed the M into a C and the E into a Y.
So essentially, DM, the stiletto is probably going to be hidden in my. So the pouch is going to be wrapped around my leg, of course, hidden underneath
Yes.
the trousers. I'm wondering though, can I get a belt that's fit like that can go around the leg for vials? Because I have 11 vials of holy water and 12 vials of unholy water.
I would say you can probably go ahead and get rid of 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
And you can probably get one that holds 6 vials. They
Okay,
won't fit
so-
potions, but they'll fit vials.
Okay. I'll just add in as unholy. Well, because they are, when you make holy water, I don't make potions of holy water. They're vials.
Yes.
You know?
And also, your father does give both of you a bead. Now, these beads, you should be able to cast the spell. It detect good and evil.
Okay.
At this party, there's a few things I want you to see. The owner of the house and the thrower of said party, I want to know something. He's not right.
Oh, we should get along fine.
Not right like you. No. You're different. He's not right. There's just something that...
I'm right-handed. I don't know what you're talking about.
So this vial allows me to cast that at will.
The speed. It's a bead.
The speed.
See, what
sorry.
you do, you can break the bead. It leaves no trace. It more or less evaporates once you break it, and it casts the spell.
And which lasts up to 10 minutes concentration.
Yes.
Could do that. By the way, DM, I would like to spend another 50 gold. I would have done this before this to get Detect Poison and Disease as one of my ritual spells.
Alright.
For my ritual book.
That is good to know. So.
It's a good feat to have. I can just take any cleric feat. Or ritual spell.
Also, DM, just since this kind of seems more like a spy-ish mission, I want to let you know my passive investigation's like 24, so and perception is 19. Passive, insight is 18. So just want to put that out there.
I'm pretty sure clerics already get ritual casting, huh?
What?
Pretty sure clerics start out with ritual casting.
No, but I would have to have the spell prepared to be able to ritual cast it. I have a ritual book that allows me to have all my, if I buy the spell, have a book of my ritual spells and not have to have them prepared to ritual cast them.
Alright. Okay, fair enough.
Because clerics have to have it prepared to even ritual cast. The only reason wizards don't have to do that is a special feature they have.
Yup. But
so I took this feat that allows me to do. It would allow me to choose any class, but I chose cleric so I can get my commune and all that shit as a free spell that I can just ritual cast at any time. Right, DM? I was like, oh, that'd be just good to have at all times.
But as he gives you all those items, you do also have 2 new compatriots. After learning of Faith and
Moo person.
the cow man, I can't ever Minotaur names. They're hard.
I forgot his name already too.
Lantris. Cow man.
You just hear mooing off in the distance.
By God. It's like a howling from a fucking wolf, but it's a cow. Okay.
Oh shit, he's after me.
DM, I'm gonna actually have Detect Evil and Good prepared, so I'm gonna hand this spell, the bead, off to. No, I'll just keep the bead. I won't prepare it. It's 10 minutes. I can.
Now,
wish it was a ritual cast spell, but it's not.
I do need to know, Frith and Bjorn.
What
are you going to be dressed as?
Oh?
You're going to.
Probably going to be dressed up as a.
That's not a costume.
She's wearing a dog mask with a very red dress that complements her tan complexion, with her blue ribbon still in her curly.
Sooner or later, I'll have all.
I don't know if there's such a thing as a fancy barbarian outfit.
They do have clothing for you. They will make clothing that fits you.
I mean, I'm a pretty chunky fucking.
Yup, they'll make clothing. Yes.
Imagine what they would have to do for the poor Minotaur if he stuck around.
Yup.
No, please. Please, no.
It's called Fabricate.
Dressing up the Minotaur as a knight.
No.
It's called Polymorph.
I don't fucking know, because I think it could probably be
or a tree. They dress
I guess I
up
could
as
just
a
wear a
tree.
normal giant suit.
And what would your mask look like?
Can I just wear my helmet?
You could. Like, they won't really stop you. It's like, it's a masquerade body.
Hey, DM, you want to hear something broken?
Go ahead.
if I have the gold for it next level, because when I ritual cast something, at 11th level, if I have the money for it, I can get Forbiddance as a ritual spell. Because I can't choose a spell that's half the spell level rounded up, that my class level rounded up.
Mm-hmm.
So, which means I can do 5th, because 9 rounded down, rounded up, half of 9 is 5, you know?
Yeah.
But at 11th level, I can take Forbiddance as a ritual spell, which is fucking broken. I love this. I love this feat. It's a great feat. Sorry. I love this ritual feat. It's great.
And Bjorn, you said that you'll think on it?
Yeah, I guess we'll wear some sort of like wooden tribal mask or something. I don't know.
Alright. They'll find one for you and give it to you.
Fabricate.
Yeah. That's literally how they've made your clothes, because they're not going to get a tailor to do it. They more or less wrapped like cloth around you and then cast Fabricate. It's like clears.
I weigh 450 forms.
Yep, Fabricate.
I am so glad I have Shield of Faith as a spell, because my AC without armor, without my shield, is 12 DM.
Big oof.
I am so glad I have Ritual Kit. I have Shield of Faith.
But
That's gonna be
17 AC, and I can punch people really hard.
mm-hmm. You are the weapon.
You are a barbarian. No, that's a difference.
As like your father does also, more or less. Once you get dressed, everything is ready. Let's pushes you.
I just literally get up, stand there, and just slip on the robe.
Yep.
After undressing and putting in my bag of folding my regular robes. Just right in the middle of the room. Doesn't even give a shit.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put 6 of my unholy vials into my bio DM. So basically, I still have them, but so I know how much I have on me.
Okay. And remember, whatever you like, the bag of holding you can fit in you, because you're literally a fucking warforged. You probably have a compartment. So,
I have many compartments.
Oh, I'm putting all my shit. By the way, I'm putting all my shit into that bag of holding. I'm letting you know.
His prison pocket is an actual pocket.
Yeah, it's pocket dimension. Shit, would have thought.
Well, I'm doing that so that I can, if I need to, if I can somehow get the time to pull out my shield and spear, at least, you know.
Mm-hmm.
6
as
5
you will get ready, more or less pushing you all out. He tells you where the home is. It is in the noble districts of the city. So it's a fairly wealthy person, you suspect. It's not.
Oh well, I was a merchant anyways. It's okay.
It's in Onochi?
A noble district. So you live close to a noble district, but the noble district where this person lives, it's massive.
Okay.
His house is like 3 of yours.
It's a noble district for noble district.
Yes. Like, it's so close. It's very close to the palace.
So what's our mission again?
To check out the owner of this place. He hasn't caused any major problems, but weekly parties does put a little suspicion on him for ritualistic things. Like, this isn't normal. Let's
Cult
just
type
send,
things?
yeah, like, let's send an inquisitor just in case. Like people, like,
Charisma 12, people. Charisma 12. But I have a passive insight of 18 because my insight is 8 this time. So 18. It's the same as my passive wisdom, or passive perception. Sorry.
As you all making your way, you do end up coming across 2 others. They match the mask description. of your father.
Hello.
As everyone meets up.
Hello,
Greetings.
friends.
Hello.
They're not very talkative.
Very quiet, aren't they?
Very.
Oh. Wait, who are you guys talking to?
You guys.
Both. They meet with both of you at the outside of the house that you were supposed to meet at. Like they meet the mask description that was given to you all, and it's simultaneously. Oh yeah, I know those masks are similar. You weren't given a code phrase. It was more or less, yeah, these are the people. They can tell you their names if they feel like it.
So DM, real quick, I'm guessing I do know proper etiquette and stuff and all this.
Yes.
I was raised with it. I know how to curtsy and all, be the most elegant of women.
You were raised
Where-
noble, so
Where did the 7'8" guy come out?
yeah. You see just this massive person
Oh,
along with your
taller than me. Shit.
massive warforged, just like
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, hello! I reached my hand up to shake.
Greetings, and I curtsy a little bit. So you're supposed to be compatriots, is it not?
I'm waiting. Okay, if Faith isn't, or Freth isn't gonna respond.
Actually, I wasn't paying attention. I couldn't hear anything you guys said.
God damn it!
So Faith, we're meeting you.
yeah.
And we're all in fancy suits.
Everyone's fancy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you guys hear what I look like? Because I really wasn't paying attention. My dog decided to try to break into my room.
No,
I don't know what either one of you
You
guys
get
look
to
like right now.
describe what you all look like.
Okay. Well,
Can you go first? Because I'm still trying to figure that out a little bit.
oh yeah, sure thing. Oh yeah, so this guy's a fucking giant. That's his like big thing, obviously.
Goliath?
Yeah, he's Goliath. Fucking huge. He's both wide and tall. It looks like he'd probably break your hand if you offered him a handshake.
Except mine. Well, maybe.
He'd probably still break your hand too.
He's metal.
I just wouldn't feel it.
Just like,
Also, Frith knows him.
You probably
think he's-
could, I just couldn't feel it.
I think he's made of metal, like a magical metal to be a warforged.
Barbarians don't care.
Good point. I played barbarians in my life.
I don't feel pain. I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah, you learned how to not feel pain. It just doesn't bother you anymore.
So you have the white skin, the like grayish.
Yeah, he's pale. I mean, obviously he is sort of tan. He's been all over the planet. Well, not really.
Yeah, is he paler than me or is he just pale?
He's just pale.
yeah, he's not paler than you. You're pale.
I got. Yeah.
And he has a pretty
Yeah,
big
yeah.
beard.
What? Yeah. No. Sorry.
He also has a pretty big beard. Just underneath the mask, you can clearly see.
Oh, that's rare for Goliath.
Yes, it is. It's a symbol of his blessing, but you don't know that.
Would I know that, DM?
No, you are not cultured with the with Goliaths. They are a odyssey.
I'll describe Sariel again because I don't know if. Especially
She changed
the
the
dress,
woman.
especially with the dress on DM, the black dress with the white freckles.
Yeah.
Really contrast her because she has snow white skin. She's very, very pale, fair, I guess you would say, and like obsidian black hair, as well as for makeup and such, eyeshadow, dark black eyeshadow with red black lipstick, going with the motif of a raven, essentially, DM.
Alright. One other thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, even though the suit was specially made, it's still...
You cut out there.
No, I'm sorry. Even with the suit being specially made, it's still tight on him.
No, they left it loose so you could actually move. Like they know what you can do, so you can actually stretch in this suit and like
Alright, sure.
not tear. It's weird.
Oh, and DM, I'm putting this out there because usually my hair is braided on top of my head, you know, not getting away battle. It's actually I let my hair free now.
All right.
It goes actually back to down just past my shoulder blades.
All right. Corvin.
Yes.
How are you dressed for this evening?
I have a long black, almost like mage-like robe. I made sure. Wait, is there a hood on it? Is there a hood?
Yes, there is a hood.
Yes, there's a hood, so you can barely see my face. Actually, you probably wouldn't even know I'm a fucking Warforged.
Because you're wearing a Warforged mask.
Warforged mask.
Yeah, mask.
But,
I might speak good English.
You don't know. You don't think I'm actually a Warforged. It's just, you know, why not? Why not? Warforged mask. Wearing a Warforged mask, long black robe with the hood, my hood up. You can't see my feet, so that's really all you see. Just not anything special, really.
And Frith.
Well, Frith is. She is actually. You can tell she's a halfling. Really look like a halfling. Meaning she's really tall for a halfling, like 5 feet.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you'd be mistaken for a more lithe version of a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. But yeah, she's 5 feet, and she actually has very dark coloring. She has bright brown eyes, and complexion that does not entirely come from being in the sun. Cut short and tied back with a dark blue ribbon into a bun, as you can see in the picture. Has a very bright smile and dimples in the corners of her mouth. Honestly, just looks like a little cup of sunshine. She usually wears clothes of very bright colors such as red, oranges, and sometimes some darker blues to go with it. All her clothes are very warm, but well taken care of.
What's the photo
wearing a leathered apron with dark stains on it. You can't really tell what it is at first glance, but yeah, she often wears a leathern apron with dark stains on it.
All you need to describe is your dress and mask right now. That's all I can see.
And maybe your eye color.
That too.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, they got.
Well, now you know.
Well, my eye color's blue.
Oh, now you know for later.
DM, I kind of realized I have a 3-color tone, which is silver, white, and black.
Yeah.
Because my eyes are silver. Which kind of makes sense for a fallen Aesmere and worshipper of the Raven Queen.
Eye color. You can see glowing purplish, arcane-looking eyes through the Warforged mask. That's all you can see when it comes to actual physicality.
Mine are. I'll look up the exact shade of silver.
Her eyes are almost amber.
Wearing a corset. Just that's the name of it. You look like that one person from the anime.
The anime.
The one with the lady and she has a clock. But she's really fucking crazy.
Oh. Well, I mean, Frith is sort of crazy.
Oh, you match your description perfectly.
Here's a good example of the eye color. my character has. I couldn't find. I'll look up mask. I don't know about the dress, DM. I don't think I can find exact replica of the dress you described.
It's like a Starry Night dress. It's nice looking. But as you all meet up outside, there is a doorman.
Here's Sariel's eye color. Silver. The color motif does fit the Raven Queen, though.
Yeah.
Silver, white, and black. Throw in gray as well.
What do you all do as you all meet for the first time?
I need a drink.
We haven't even entered the party.
Yep.
No, I said that out loud. We haven't even entered the party.
Walks in.
Well, the doorman does stop you, and Sariel, forgot to say this, but Sariel, your father did give you an invitation.
Okay. He's with me. One moment. Well, nice to meet you. Should we head in?
Yes.
Talking to Bob.
Okay, so I walk towards the door and show my invitation. I'm guessing these are my pluses?
Yes.
Yes.
Invitation +3. It's very strange. Any party anyone's been to, it's never been +3. It's always +1. It's weird.
I show the invitation to the guard.
Yeah,
Man
it's
at
a
the
doorman.
gate.
It's just a doorman. As he
The
just
doorman.
walks in. All right. I will welcome you in then. As he opens the door, and I will slide you all to this lovely man.
Oh, this is the one you've been so excited about.
Yes, I love this place so fucking much. As the main
Whoa.
room opens, you can see a massive marble staircase reaching all the way to a second floor and 2 huge statues of cobras looking over guests. And compared to the people in here, there are more people. Since the diversity of tokens for Roll20 is small, there are
Sometimes,
more people
dude,
here.
just repeating tokens doesn't really matter sometimes, man.
Oh, don't worry, you'll find a lot of repeating tokens here. It's just, there are a lot more people than this here. Just, they're in smaller groups conversing.
DM, is it possible, I wish I had said this beforehand, but is it possible before we entered for me to ritual cast Detect Magic?
You could go ahead, yes.
Okay.
Detect
Before
magic
we-
lasts for 10 minutes. Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I casted that beforehand.
And what is the range on Detect Magic?
It's 30 feet, I
30
believe.
I can post it. I put feet there showing you it's from my feet. So if you ever look through my spells, you're like, why does he have all these spells he shouldn't have?
Yeah. Don't worry. As first stepping in, magic. Almost everywhere. You get a strong
Whoa, I
sense.
feel seats. Whoa, not
Can
fun.
I cannot interact with my
Token.
character.
God damn.
Yeah.
After, see, the servers broke for fucking Roll20. It's broke.
Nice.
DM, can you also do show me their health, please? I would love to be able to know what my party's health is at all times.
Don't worry. You won't need that. Oh, don't worry.
Bullshit.
You
I
won't.
would.
9!
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, DM. Go fuck yourself. I want to know my party's health because I'm smart as a cleric. Go fuck yourself.
Also,
Everyone
Chris
can.
wants to roll an insight. I want to roll an insight check on everyone.
Everyone can.
Everyone.
Everyone rolls deception. They get, or everyone's gonna roll a perception as a group. They get a +50 to their.
So where's this magic coming from? Let me
Alright.
ask you.
The magic, whenever you first walk in and where your token is right now, it comes from the statue. You get a strong sense of enchantment from the statue.
What school? Oh wait, enchantment.
Enchantment.
Yeah, sorry. So, most likely a construct, I'm guessing?
Possibly, yes.
Arcana?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
I really want to get that. Fuck.
Yeah, maybe. Probably a construct.
I really want to get that as a proficiency skill, Arcana.
It'll take you 250 days.
I know, that's the point.
And Frith, what are you inciting?
The room, essentially, she said.
The room looks real. It's not lying to you.
I meant the people. She meant the people. Everybody in the room.
Oh. Everyone in the
points
room
at the wall. Lies!
As truthful as they can. Everyone's wearing masks. All of them are different. Some may be the same, but most of them are very different.
I could actually see my character multi-classing into wizard. Is that weird, DM?
Yeah.
Yeah. No enchantment wizard. Those are fun.
But that's
anyway. Fred rolls an insight check on everyone.
It's not really like that. You can't insight check. Well, you could insight check everyone, but also
I guess what she's trying to do is pick up the general sort of emotion on the crowd.
Everyone's having fun.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
No, I want to see what kind of people. I want to see what kind of how people are acting. I'm looking for people who look like they're jittery or nervous or little things that I can notice about people.
With the 24, no one's really nervous. Everyone here is very calm. Everyone's speaking. You hear laughing. Some people laugh. Some giggle. Here it is a range of emotions, but no real unknown. People here are here for a reason, and it's to have fun.
Do I notice do I notice anyone that doesn't really fit in?
No. Everyone here, well, looks the same, in a sense. This is a masquerade ball, so whoever wouldn't fit in, fits in here. This is a
I notice anyone that I know.
No, not with the masks.
And I'm guessing also it kind of, with a mask, kind of inhibit the insight because you can't really see all their faces.
There are still other body features you can pick up on, but
I would walk over to one of the groups and just walk by and see what they're talking about.
All right. If that's going to happen, go ahead and roll. We'll say everyone can do this. Just in a sense, everyone's splitting up, hearing, listening to everything different.
Corbin's looking for the most noble-looking person here.
Now, also, all the doors to each of the rooms are open.
Oh, this is gonna be one of them, DM. No joke. I'm literally, my party is in one of these type of scenarios. They went through a party and stuff. Now they're underneath the party in a dungeon, and they're 6th level, and there's a CR7 in there.
Big oof.
But yeah, I guess we'll follow Frith around.
Alright. Sorry,
I'm looking for the most noble-looking person.
Everywhere.
I will actually be
everywhere, and she's running over here to look at this thing, and then she's running over here to look at this, and she runs over here to look at this.
Wait, what did you say first?
She's just looking everywhere in awe.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Corvin, by his side and stuff, kind of as his date in a sense.
Okay.
Not gonna stand out, but
Then Corvin, where do you go?
And,
I was looking for the most noble-looking person.
Everyone here
in
looks
the entire
same.
building.
There are, from what it seems, everyone's dressed and there are no nobles here. Everyone is on equal ground here.
Everybody's dressed to the nines like we are.
Yep. Alright, Frith, stay in one spot. Just move back to the room so I can describe that room for you.
Yeah. But as we're going around the room, being Corvin, I'm gonna be his date for this. Make it easy, Because it'd be weird not to have a date and just be wandering the room.
Yeah.
Frith has no problem with it. Although Borgian, I can't really pronounce it.
Bjorn.
It's Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Bjorn.
Bjorn somehow recognized Frith, and now he's following her around.
Oh no, both of you know who you are.
Yeah, we know who each other are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all know each other.
Earlier, and I said, and you, jeez.
So here's the funny thing, DM. My character has kind of been trained a little bit into espionage, part of the Inquisition and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So standing out is not a good thing if you're trying to blend in.
But since who's leading the charge and picking a room, I actually need to know.
Who's with who? Let's do that.
Corvin's with Sariel, Bjorn's with Frith.
Yep, it'll be Frith moving around. I'm more passive.
I'll have my arm looped through Corvin's, but while he's leading me around, I'm gonna keep detect magic up and basically be going as we go through the room scanning.
All right. Corvin, which room do you go to then?
I will go to.
For whenever.
Let's go up the stairs.
Now, from what you can see, there is no one going up and down the stairs.
Let's stay away from there. I whisper in his direction.
Alright. Well then, how about we go... Is there anyone... The doors are open over here?
Those are, but you see mainly servers come through. People with drinks and small snack foods.
So that's probably the kitchen. How about we go over here?
Sure. Let's go over there.
As we go over there, DM, do I pick anything up from these fucking snake statues?
Yes, those are very enchanted.
Oh, fuck.
And also that other statue enchanted also.
Okay. My main thing was I want to get a blip. Is there any magic within the crowd? Do I detect anything?
Some of the crowd give off enchantment illusion. Like instead of having a mask on, they've actually just casted disguise self.
Disguise self.
So it's simpler. But you get like those essences of like, okay, there's a lot of people. And can y'all see into these rooms, or is it black?
They're all blacked out.
They're all blacked out.
Oh, I could do that. DM, I want to kind of know, just thinking about those snakes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how powerful magic would it be?
Powerful.
Like, spell slot.
Spell slot wise, you couldn't tell. But it's powerful magic to enchant that big of a statue.
Okay. Once we go through this party, I want to do something with spell slot in mind. Okay.
So, before Corvin and Sariel, we'll go through Bjorn and Frith. Whenever you both enter this room, you can see you're flanked by statues, mainly. You have two women, at least you suspect they're women, setting in two very large stone hands, speaking, along with one woman speaking to them. Two men staring at what seems to be a demonic statue. Just as they talk about it, you just get slight whispers of their conversation as two other statues watch both ends of the room.
She puts her hands on her hips, tilts her head, and says, "Man, that is one ugly dude."
As you say, "Man, that
I
is."
say that to Gorgier.
Do I recognize the statue?
This statue, roll either intelligence, religion, or history.
What I'm asking is, like, is it my patron?
You don't know. Roll intelligence, wisdom, or intelligence, history, or religion.
Can Faith roll too, just so she sees that she actually almost knows this statue?
Faith could, yes.
Is he a zealot, DM?
You want me to do history?
Yeah. I am indeed a zealot. That's why I got necrotic damage on my first additional attack.
That is a natural one.
Alright, Frith.
It's demon.
Forgets like where are we?
It is a demon. It's big scary.
Yes, Bjorn, it clicks like that is a fiend. You don't know what type of fiend it is, but it's legit a fiend.
It's ugly is what she knows. She's like, "Man, that's one ugly statue."
But
religion is my fucking bread and butter too.
And Bjorn, with what your patron is, you can tell it is a devil. It's not a demon. It's a devil.
All right.
Very distinct hierarchies.
Well, one just doesn't have a hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, there are demon lords. Their hierarchy is who's ever more powerful runs the fucking place.
Y'all. Do you get close to the statue?
Yes.
How close?
I guess I'll walk up to it as close as I can to actually inspect.
Alright. As you get close to it and actually start inspecting it, your vision just blurs slightly. It's just like, ugh. As the statue looks over down at you. It just straightens its back and moves its wings. Just looking down at you.
Does Frisk see this?
No, Frith does not. But Bjorn, you see it. It's clear as day. The statue is awoken in front of you.
Frisk just goes over here to look at these statues then.
They are just massive hands. Women are sitting in.
I say, speak. Alright, goddamn it. Speak, devil.
Wait, what was that?
I said, speak, devil.
Bjorn, in your head, you hear, and who is this little one asking me? What is your name?
My name is Bjorn Haverdir, one of the chosen of Asmodeus.
Oh, fuck.
Asmodeus. It's a pleasure to hear his name again. I used to serve under him. What do you want to know?
Goddammit, how are you here?
I was summoned. I was placed in this statue as a crime and a reward. I wasn't killed, but I was punished.
Punished by who?
Asmodeus himself. I did some bad things, not to harm him, but I was under contract and I broke it. So I am placed here to serve a new master.
You going behind the back of Asmodeus. Well, you must have expected this to happen.
Yes, but it turns out my new master is benevolent.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. Well, if you're no longer a follower of Asmodeus, I have no real business with you, I don't think.
I still am. I still see him as the god he is. I still have the utmost respect for him. But I do not serve under him anymore. I was more or less purchased.
Alright.
You get used to it.
Do you at least continue punishing people?
Whenever it's required of me. If my master so needs it, I will punish.
Good. Well, I must be finding where Frith ran off to. I may or may not come back, statue.
Well, then you have fun. Chosen.
Here's the funny thing, DM. My character wouldn't really care that he is a worshipper of Asmodeus.
I don't view it, by the way, my take on Asmodeus is completely different.
Well, true, but what I mean is, devils aren't as bad as demons, and even then, my character doesn't really care about that. She's a worshiper of the Raven Queen, not. She's more about undeath and stuff, about that shit. That's her main purpose.
Yeah, my character views Asmodeus as a punisher of evil, not evil itself.
Not all devils are bad. They may be evil, but that doesn't mean they're bad. You know what I mean, Dan?
Yep.
They have their purpose within the natural order.
Yeah. And also, Bjorn, whenever you step away from the statue, you see the statue slowly get back into the stance he was. and your vision blurs once again as you take a few steps away, as it goes back to normal.
It's just over here looking at this one.
Yes,
I guess I'll just go back over with Frith then.
for that one, Frith, as you stare, it is a suit of armor with a blade out, getting ready to bring it down. It's as if it was an action stance.
I go up to it and I poke it.
You poke it, nothing, it doesn't
Poke
move.
it.
It just stays.
Act like it's about to slice me in half, and I go, "Look, Barjan, I'm in mortal danger!"
This is funny.
Oh, what'd
by
you
the
think of the ugly statue over there? It's pretty weird, huh?
It's an actual devil.
Really? What the heck
Yes.
did he do to earn that? I mean,
It's- He went against
uglier or is
he went against Asmodeus himself.
that guy's a moron, ain't he?
Well, he's not dead, so whatever he did wasn't that bad.
Whatever he did wasn't good either to be turned into a statue.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be stoned. I mean, imagine having a bunch of people who don't know you're not, like, just stone and... Ugh. Imagine they put him in the garden one day. He's gonna be covered
Birds.
in bird stuff.
That is the worst fate.
Alright.
You know, we should probably suggest it to the owner of the house. He'd make a lovely garden ornament.
I don't think he deserves that fate.
The fate of bird shit.
The fate of bird shit, the worst fate of all.
I wouldn't wish bird shit on the worst of my enemies.
Yeah.
I-
Bjorn,
no, my favorite is I wouldn't wish eating without a table on the worst of my enemies. If anybody gets that reference.
Actually, I do that all the time.
No, it's a reference to don't starve. If they don't have a table, they'll die for some reason.
don't question it.
Fucking hate that fucking logic, but
Whenever Bjorn and Frith, whenever this room gets cleared by you two, I need both of you to roll investigation or perception. One either getting advantage, or both of you rolling without advantage.
I'll just roll without that.
Alright. And Frith,
Did
you can roll
Did you-
either investigation or perception.
Investigation, because I have an 11 on that.
That's
That's
intimidation.
intimidation.
That's intimidation.
Oh, wait.
I think it's the exact same thing, but go ahead, roll again.
Investigation has this 11.
You intimidate the ground. It does not move.
Ugh. Yeah, you are natural one day for you. Jesus Christ.
So we have
What is up with this today?
artificer, cleric, barbarian, and rogue.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually not a bad party composition.
No. And also, Soriel and Corvin do the exact same thing. This is
Investigation or perception?
yes.
Perception, man. I suck at investigation.
You just need
What was
enough
it?
successes to hear everything. Corvin.
So is this an art gallery, DM?
Yes, it is. And I will describe each piece of painting. Yep. Corvin, could you...
Piece of pasta.
Would my passive investigation be?
I'll say yes. I will say your passive investigation would actually come into play here.
What about passive perception? Because it's higher than a 16.
Sure.
So that's an 18. Done, DM. I have a high pass. My entire class is built around wisdom and con, essentially.
Mine,
As long as you
mine
don't
24. My passive.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll a natural one.
Also, I'm gonna put something in the group chat.
As all of you, with enough successes and a high enough number, you do hear some things. So, all of you will hear this coming from different people. These are rumors. And this coming from different people. Yeah, you said this. The war has been getting out of hand. The forces of the Conclave and Astrago have been putting a hood on the Empire. At this point, I might need to turn to the Conclave sooner or later. Then coming from a different person, yes. I may be doing the same soon. But I will stay as long as I can without harming my family. As that conversation slowly strides into something else. Another thing. This came mainly from Frith and Bjorn. From those two men staring at the statue. Right there. A damn statue, I hate it. Every damn time I see it or get close to it, it just stares at me. I don't get it. I hate it. This coming from the inner center of the party, so both groups would have heard this. Will you be going to the baths? It's active around now if you'd like to join me. I think I will. I hope others will join too. As you all would see that group leave off to the baths. From around the same point, we will be joining the after gathering. Some have already, I think. I'll be heading up in a few minutes. You can head up without me now.
Wait, do we hear this too?
Yes, both of you hear this. Both groups hear this. And for Sariel and Corvin, you all would hear this.
It just looks at Borjan.
The master of the house is holding the games tonight, right? Will you join in? And the other, I will. Every time I see him work, I learn something new from his techniques. It's truly an art form. It's beautiful. As they head off again. Those are the rumors you all hear, with the amount of successes you gained.
we can't just randomly torture someone in this place. We
DM,
are on call.
in this room, I do want to know, is there any magic?
Yes, all the paintings are magical. They give off enchantment.
In the rug?
The rug is not magical.
Good to know. It's good to know how many magic items and stuff are around you, just so you know what to prepare for.
And whenever
I'm so glad I have this.
And whatever.
So glad I have. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so you go first.
Mine is just, I'm so glad I took Dispel Magic.
Understandable.
That's a spell I'll always have, as well as Banishment. Those are two spells always good to have, you know?
Yeah. As both of you enter the art room, the art here is beautiful. As you turn to start looking, the first piece being here, and it'll be working down, so I'll do the arrow.
Don't need to move. Just stay in the middle of the room as we go through.
So that's the way the way I'm describing goes.
Real quick, what is the magic coming from? What's the school?
It is enchantment.
Okay. A lot of enchantment in here, which makes me think, oh fuck. Enchantment's a very versatile spell set.
You see the first painting, and I will send it to you all. I found each piece of art, and I love each one.
You're actually a post piece of art?
Yes, I will.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
That is something Frisk would
Concerning.
Well, actually, DM, that actually has the same color as the art right here shows, you know?
Yep. I tried to find some that actually matched, but none of them did, except for that one.
Nice.
You see under the name, mainly on a small board, the colors of insanity. And while you stare at this painting, the colors start to meld into hundreds more. The man in the painting starts laughing maniacally, making no noise, as he starts to dig his fingers deep and deeper into his skin as blood starts to pour from his face. The reds bleed into the colors, slowly turning each color red, blending perfectly. But slowly the painting returns to normal. Just...
Well, you saw that, yes? Cool.
Yes. Yes, I did. I saw it all.
We- hmm. It's an interesting piece, I'll say that, but slightly disconcerting.
There's definitely something wrong with this.
Let's move on to the next one.
Good idea.
Move to the next. I will send it to you. I had fun doing this. I love doing this shit.
Ooh, okay.
As you see this painting, and while you stare into it...
Is that the sun?
Maybe.
Mm.
As you stare into it, slowly the eye starts to erupt in the flame. Slowly starting at first, but burning quickly. In the pupil, you can see a figure approaching. A black mass. But whenever it gets too close, reaching to its face, the eye completely engulfs. And it falls to ash before the face can be seen. And the painting slowly returns back to normal.
Do any of these, trigger any, knowledge I may have of something similar? No.
Not really. This is new. You've never seen anything like this. You've never seen moving paintings.
Let's keep looking at the next one.
Oh yeah. Did I say the name of this painting?
No.
A Glimpse into the Void.
Well then.
That doesn't track with what she's been told the afterlife is like, you know?
Not really. You might.
Well, I mean, it doesn't track with what I've been told as a disciple of the Raven Queen and what the Void is, you know?
Yeah. It's new
There's-
information. It's heresy in your eyes.
Well, not heresy.
Blood ravens
Because
come out of nowhere.
It's heroin in my eyes.
No, what I mean is people are entitled to their own perception of what.
Yeah.
My people don't. Well, I'm not. I don't think we dispel whatever people say. We just go into. If people want to know what's after death, we go into what we know.
Yeah.
And what we've been told by our patron. And our people, like me, being a cleric of the Raven Queen, I'd probably become a champion of hers in death, you know? There's more to life after death, essentially.
Yeah.
Or I'm just fucking crazy.
What's the next one? Just going from next one to next one.
Yep. The next painting, the name being The Binding of Evil and Good. While you stare into this painting, you can see as the white starts to fight off the red, slowly engulfing it, beating it down slowly. But at this point, whenever the white has slowly taken over the full painting, the red creeps back in like blood veins as they almost immediately pulse as ripples shoot through all the white, turning it into a crimson. The red goes darker and darker, and all that remains of the white is a small speck in the middle. Barely anything there, as it slowly turns back to normal.
This one is intriguing. But which one is good and which one is evil?
Who knows?
My main point in that one, DM, is sometimes good is stained with blood.
Mm-hmm. The next picture. Being this, it's strange. It doesn't meet what all the other pictures have been. As the bottom says infinite dreams. And while this painting comes in, the wings actually start to beat, slightly moving, small changes. And through the wings, faces can be seen in vague details, doing small actions, smiling, laughing. But it's more elegant than crazy, like you've seen before. As it slowly comes to an end, turning back to where it once was.
Would I know anything about the astral plane, where dreams come from?
Yeah, you would know a little bit.
So this could be someone's glimpse into the astral plane, essentially?
Maybe.
This is an intriguing piece. What do you think, Colvin?
I share the same opinion.
Do you think someone may have gotten a glimpse directly into the astral plane and seen this?
Possibly, the astral plane is a mysterious yet beautiful place.
Also quite dangerous, I hear.
Yes.
Let's move on. Oh.
Whenever it comes to this picture, the name saying the first place. While staring into it, the colors move, as if it was a breeze, as details slowly turn out to be that orange and red is not fire, it's trees. It's fall. It's just a strong wind, sometimes the light blows the leaves around, soft and elegant, as it slowly comes back to a halt.
This one is calming. I like this one. It reminds me of the natural order of things. The shifting through the seasons. You understand, right, Colvin?
To me, it looks like a water on fire, and it is slowly creeping towards the forest to burn the oncoming village. That's just me, though.
Imagine all the children that will die.
As we go to the next one, is there another person looking at it?
Yeah, there are a few other people. There's a lot of people in here just looking at the paintings, moving along like you all are. Some stuck in conversation about it.
As we reach the next one, and we look at it, I would like to turn to the other person and say, what do you think of it?
The next picture?
Yeah.
Well then.
After looking at it, of course.
And under this one it says the only one. While staring at this painting, the woman in the painting grins and laughs, her cheeks turn red, and blowing a kiss towards the side. As another person, a dark figure, turns in and just steals a small kiss from the woman's cheek, and heading back back to the side. As they keep on, as the woman laughs more, and she goes back to the grin, and the painting turns still.
What is the guy next? What is the other person looking at this look like?
He's just wearing a mask, same as everyone. But he's wearing a fairly nice, like, very dapper kind of suit. Reaching down along with a very long cloak. The mask he's wearing is a devil's face. As it's very menacing in a sense, because it doesn't really have eye holes. It just has a small dot where you would suspect this person can barely see. Like, It must, like, straining his eyes terribly.
What do you think of this piece, sir?
It's beautiful. Well, from what
It
I
is.
know, this was the last person the master of the house cared for.
Have you seen the master, perchance?
I have a few times. I've been to his parties. Whoa, he thinks about 6 times now.
This is my first one.
Congratulations. These parties are always beautiful.
I heard there was something going on upstairs. Do you know what that is about?
Stops. Yes. I do not partake on. I don't partake in that. I don't partake in the aftergather.
What is this aftergathering? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mean to intrude.
It's okay. Everyone here is entitled to it. Anyone could join. It is when it's a gathering of men and women.
Of course.
And they love each other very much.
It's more or less like, and they have sex.
Oh, it's an orgy.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I probably won't be joining them.
Don't blame you.
I have a...
That sounds like fun. I wish to use this implant that I got. This cost me a lot of money.
Ignore my friend here. He's a little bit, touched, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we always have that one friend.
But he begged me to come, so I decided to come. But I'll leave you. And I walk over to the next picture.
This is the last.
Some information's coming to light.
And this is very double the size of all the other pictures. And this one being named The Tortured.
Can I, recognize the shape of the form at all, or no?
It's humanoid. Very humanoid. Maybe human. As you stare at it, though, the armored person does seem to be looking up. You can see on the ground there is bodies as they slowly form from the darkness around the painting. As this person yells up at the sky, screaming, as they throw off the helmet. You can't really see their face, but you can see the rage that might be going through their body. Mainly the body language. It just tells you they're mad. As the painting slowly returns back to normal.
I want to turn to... I'll walk to this side, actually. I want to turn to the lady. This is an interesting piece, isn't it?
Yes, I never really got a true hold on what it means, but no matter what, it is beautiful.
It is beautiful. To me, it seems like someone lost in the rage of battle.
Yes, maybe.
Well, that's what I can surmise from what appears to be a battlefield.
Possibly, yes.
But have you seen the master? Has he come? Master of the household, at least. Has he come to join the party?
Oh yes, as she looks around and slaps the person that she's with, as he just pulls out a small, metal contraption. As he clicks it, pops open. He should be showing himself in about 10 minutes.
Oh, thank you. This is my first party, and I just would love to meet the master of this marvelous household.
If you're going to meet him, I recommend asking him about the paintings. He's painted them all himself.
Oh, really? I shall do that. Have a good day.
You too. She slowly bows to you.
I'll grab Corbin and lead him out of the room.
Alright.
So Fritz and Borjan are entering the next room. Because
Alright.
Fritz kind of darted out of the one into the next room.
Borjan.
Borjan. Really, she just needs to make a nickname for you because I cannot pronounce that.
Bjorn.
Bjorn. Bjorn.
Orange.
Me armor.
Born.
No one. Get your armor here.
Me armor.
Me armor.
SpongeBob boy.
Lord have mercy.
DM, has
Yes.
my detect magic run its course?
By this point, yes.
Okay. Real quick before we go, as we head out, I would like to stealthily cast the spell magic on this.
Alright, roll a d20.
And add your
You
whatchamacallit to it.
fail.
Well, my spell
Spellcasting
attack bonus.
Your spell...
First.
I think it's spellcasting modifier.
This spellcast modifier.
That's a 17.
You fail.
Do I have to roll sleight of hand?
Yes.
They're all 20th level spells, actually. I'm sorry, there's no way to get back.
You would suspect maybe someone saw you, but no one opens their mouth about it.
Okay. I would like, just so you can open up this room, move into this one. Which Corbin. Oh, that's a failed spell slot, but I tried.
As you see, both of you, for Frith and Bjorn, you see people gathered around talking. Nothing about anything in particular. They're just telling stories. You can see most of them are male except for one woman. As they regale stories of warfare.
They're recounting stories of war.
Yes, you would suspect most of these people might have been past warriors, just telling stories of war. And Sariel, the room that you're in, you just see people gambling. This is people playing cards, money on the table, and I'm just playing. They're gambling.
My background is literally me being a Marine.
I'd really like to recast Detect Magic, but fuck, that would take 10 minutes.
Good. Oh wait, no.
I don't have it prepared. I would like to activate Eyes of the Grave as we're going through, DM.
That's for undead.
Undead presence of any kind.
I have to think for a second.
Ghosts, ghouls, spirits, all that shit.
Oh yeah, actually, you'll get 2 pings of undead.
Where?
This man right here. And this woman right here. I will mark them with a skull.
That is interesting.
They are talking like anyone else. They're just speaking.
Okay. And then, gambling isn't really my scene. Okay, go back to Frith and then.
Alright, Frith and Bjorn.
Corbin, are you just staying in the art room?
I just follow you.
He has become completely absorbed by the art. He
Yes.
becomes the next painting.
Yeah.
Possible.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think all that enchantment magic's there for?
Yep. Don't look into
God.
the mirrors, guys. Don't look into the mirrors.
DM, it seems it's places like this that if I don't have my weapon or armor, I'm kind of limited because I don't want to blow through spell slots.
Understandable.
Just be the fucking weapon. Jesus. Anyways, what were you gonna say, Frith?
I was gonna ask what's going on with her and Borgion. Did I say that right?
Bjorn.
Be warned.
I'm just gonna call him B.
Say Yorn,
Bjorn.
and then add a B in the beginning. So
Bjorn.
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 Yes.
So what's going on with Fritz and Bjorn?
Me armor. Sorry. Every time. If anybody watches The Do, you'll get that reference.
I love that. Love that man.
So Bjorn.
I love that person. Anyways,
What doth thou do?
I talked to them about my war story because I am a Marine.
Alright. You regale. And they listen. Like, they're happy to have another person actually telling things. Like, wow. Like, this is new. Someone new. Oh.
I remember the 20-hour-long marches we had to do.
They all agree. Like, you've learned half of them served in Uglon military. Serving straight under the generals. Like, these guys are probably nobles. They're surprisingly like, oh, they've gotten their hands dirty as a noble. Strange. As one of them, you find out, was a commander of troops. And the other man, well, this one right here, was a foot soldier. He served, well, yes, as a foot soldier.
I remember one time we had to swim 5 miles to get to our destination.
But he was crazy. We've the foot soldier, like, it was crazy on what they had us do too. God.
We always got the job done, didn't we?
Oh yes. It took many good people, but we would have done it. The upside, the server. As you convene, you actually storytell.
What?
Yeah. You feel good. Like, yeah.
DM,
Yeah.
I would actually like to make my way up the stairs.
Alright. So, as you start going up the stairs, the doors actually start to open. As this man walks through. A man wearing completely black armor. Like, legitimate armor.
Needle? Oh, that's okay.
Is there anything Fritz can say that will probably put someone to a PTSD attack?
Probably not these people. Like, out of anyone, like, maybe?
And they can insight check so I can say just the right thing to make something go horribly wrong?
Roll.
Insight, I would say.
I'm gonna put this out there. That's the most fucked up thing.
It makes sense for the character, though. Roll insight.
I know. I'm just having a father who suffers from PTSD. That's just like, oh fuck.
Oh no, I'm very low. I work with the Legion in my community, so I agree. It's in real life, but this is not to remember. This is Fritz, and Fritz is a little cinnamon bun of evil.
No one actually worships Satan, but yet my character does.
Why does every time Fritz says evil, all I hear is evil?
With a 14
Probably
insight.
because that's what he says it.
Oh god, the death of my ears.
And
Fuck you.
I I really, really want to see this happen.
With a 14, no. You're able to make some sly comments, but no one
Oh,
really...
I'm asking if I can use one of my luck points because I'm lucky.
Okay, you can use one of your luck points, but even with an 18, these people are hardened.
They've dealt with some shit.
Yeah, there's reasons why they're here. They actually won the honor of someone. Like, alright, I like you. You got away with my stuff, so you're made of tough stuff. You're kids.
You could probably punch me in the nuts, and I probably couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. But
there's nothing Frisk can do?
Actually, no. It's strange. You actually say the right things. But they're hardened to it. They actually laugh. It really puts you off. Like, the fuck, why are these people laughing at this? You get the sense they might be as sadistic as you are.
Sometimes
I respect them. I'm like,
So the person that's exiting
Wait, what?
the stairs.
What?
I hop on Gordion's back.
Okay.
More than fine with me.
Alright.
Gordion! I'm bored.
Gordion.
Not here. These people were on contracts.
I know. That's why we need to go find out what the hell we're doing here so we can go not be bored.
Well, gentlemen, I guess I'll have to be leaving.
Then it's a pleasure having you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
So the person coming down the stairs.
He doesn't go down the stairs. He only opens the doors and goes to the point just above it. And his mask is very peculiar. It is cast iron, made with a multitude of nails sticking out all around the mask. As he looks down and sees you and nods, and looks to everyone, as everyone slowly hushes. And Bjorn and Frith, this is about the time whenever you exit your room, as you see this very large man just look over everyone. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you, and to see all the new and old faces. And a lot of people bow and curtsy.
I'll curtsy as I had taken only one step onto the first step of the fucking stairs.
Now,
A curtsy.
I hope all of you are enjoying yourselves, and I hope others will be enjoying themselves later. As he looks to some of them. And looking down at you, Sariel, he just glares a little. And it's a pleasure to meet you, as he takes a few steps down. I'm meeting you where you are. You are new here, aren't you?
Yes, I just heard some tales of there being another party upstairs, and I thought I'd take a peek.
Understandable, I really don't blame you. As the party is a little bit, he chuckles a little. It's an orgy. As simple as I can make it, if you're interested in that. But if you are...
I am interested!
He's interested.
That's good to know. I'll tell them to let you in.
Moon Man busts down the door and screams, "Do you even have a..."
Oh,
Actually, yeah, I spent money on getting an implant for him.
So I reach out my hand, in the not a handshake, but I'm thinking of DM when you reach your hand out as a lady. You know what I'm thinking of, right?
For the kiss.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I reach out and hey, where are my manners? Sari, at your service.
Sorry. A pleasure. As he reaches his hand, and he actually grabs one part of the mask and actually pops it off. It doesn't look like it could actually pop off, but it does. It's weird. As he does kiss your hand. You could see the bottom of his face. Darker skinned, very fine features as he places the rest of the mask back on.
And you also?
Demios.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Damn it.
You!
Oh, shit.
You!
Frisk, we found your daddy.
Is this the master of the house, Dan?
It is.
Darius, how do you spell that?
It's Demios.
Demios.
Demios, how do you say that? There.
D-E.
Spell.
Actually, I can find it. I can't. I'm surprised. I can't remember it.
Demios.
Like that?
Oh, Frisk is still on Bjorn. How do you say that? Bjorn.
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 Back.
Yes.
Bjorn.
What?
That mask looks really weird, doesn't it? And she's just whispering to him while she's just sitting there on his back.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, we both spelled it the same way. I was right.
DM?
It would be
Yes.
if the needles were on the inside.
As he goes for the kiss on the hand, can I try to grab that bead?
Yeah, you can easily just like reach your hand back to your back, the other hand, and break the bead if you want to.
Yes, I would like to do that.
And whenever you do, the effects of it, you get to know fiends, celestials, aberrations. It's a celestial sniffer. You don't get that joke, do you?
No.
Oh no. wrong group. It's the better version of the paladin effect.
Divine sense?
Yeah. You get a strong sense of celestial from this
him?
man. Yes.
I know your secrets, DM.
Oh, what?
It's strange. It's just heavy. It's the most celestial you've felt in your life.
Damn.
The only other celestial I know is myself.
Yes.
DM. So I also reconfirm that this is undead as well.
Yes, he is very undead.
Is there a place or object within 30 feet of me that has been magically consecrated or desecrated?
No.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Very.
Wait a minute. Hang on one second. When he does that, does he get the same feeling off of Frith?
No.
Okay, that confirms what it is. Okay, so you just get that.
Why would you ask that about Frith?
More so, it's something I know about Demio, so I was just confirming it was.
She's more than 30 feet away, that's the problem, too.
Yeah.
But why were you
Well,
asking that about Frith?
She was on. I asked because I know something about Demios because I played with the character before.
What? No.
No, yeah, don't worry. I won't metagame. I won't.
Oh, don't worry.
That means Frith is not actually half human, but half something else.
No. You're half human.
Here's the funny thing about Asmio or Celestial. We do have, like, for example, my character as well has very precious features as well, DM, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of my race.
Mm-hmm. But also, you can be an Azamar and be whatever you are. Like, you can be a half-orc Azamar.
You can be a tiefling asshole.
You could.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm a half elf Azamar. So I do have
the devil that cursed your family to be tieflings. Haha! Celestial comes over. No, mine.
Well, the thing is, though, no matter what race you are extremely beautiful because of the Asimar part of it.
Mm-hmm.
A white
Even
tiefling. Imagine that.
Well, an orc is... Well, you can have a white-skinned tiefling. They can be... Tieflings can have regular skin tones.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The tiefling in the next campaign, which is literally right after this one, has blue.
That's interesting, DM. Because, well, I'm a half-elf, so I have pointed ears a little bit. Not as pointed as a full elf, but a half-elf.
But
Yeah.
You do see he does turn around and walk back up the stairs, and he turns back around to everyone. I am happy to see all of you, and I will see some of you again later. As he turns, opens the door, and leaves them open now. These doors are now open.
Just
I'm
mowing.
gonna
Just very loud mowing.
I'm gonna head upstairs. No, actually, no. I'm gonna head to Bjorn and Frith if I see him.
You want to meditation as well? You want to join in on the?
And Bjorn just has this really tall halfling sitting on his shoulder. Hello!
Really tall halfling or really small human. Like, people are suspecting you're just a small human.
Yeah, you're just a child.
No, there's still people. People can be sure.
Also,
I'm 5'8" though. So I walk up.
You just see this small woman on his shoulders going, "Hello there."
But she would have pointed ears as well, wouldn't she, DM?
Kind of hidden by the
yes.
curls.
That too.
What?
That too. Yeah, they're hidden by her hair.
Like mine is when my hair is down?
Yep.
You can't actually tell.
I walk over to you guys. So I've learned a little bit about our host. We'll walk away from this group, DM. We'll find a place where there's no one really too close.
All right.
I use an insight check on cereal.
Over here.
Okay, over here.
Go ahead, insight check. What are you inciting for?
I'm inciting for details, you know. What does a person do when they're trying to size someone up to see exactly what makes them tick? One almost.
All right, go ahead, insight.
What are you trying to insight on me so I know what
insight.
to roll? I need to know what I need to roll.
I don't think you can roll anything for this. He's just looking at you and observing.
Observing to kind of see if there's anything, if you're defensive, if you're proud, if you're trying to hide things.
It's
Like,
surreal.
just trying to size you up. Not gonna
little
do
bit.
anything to you. She's on contract and you're one of her partners on this contract, but so she will not harm you, but doesn't mean she can't size you up a bit.
Well, you can kind of tell that, what's a good way? She's... Right now, the best thing is, she's being inquisitive. She's looking into everything. She's trying to gather information. I guess that's the best way of putting it.
Any body language that I notice? Like, just that she does naturally. People can actually tell where you're from based on the different accent, the different words you use, and how your body actually...
She's standing tall. She's back straight. You can probably tell that she was raised with a proper education and such. You can tell from her accent as well. Proper education, raised, private tutor probably, type stuff. You can probably tell that much. Is that about right, DM?
Yeah.
Anything else I might notice?
You could probably catch tail of her pointed ears. Natural 20.
Now remember, skill checks aren't natural 20'd. They can't be critted.
Well, I get that, but still, with a 29,
Yeah, you learn a lot. Like, Jesus.
How about you just...
you can probably tell that she's probably properly trained with the way her stance is just naturally, with where her hand hovers to and everything. with weapons, a warrior in a sense. Just the way she holds herself, you can probably tell she's trained with weaponry and how to defend herself. I don't really know. You can also tell one of her hands hovers right to her left leg. Oh, damn, I forgot to put this. She's left-handed.
Alright. It is good to know.
Just imagine
So,
that you're trying
her
to
left
kill
hand
someone.
hovers over. Does the skirt have like a slit in it or something like that, damn?
Slightly.
You
Okay.
have a dagger.
You can probably tell her left hand hovers close to her left side. You can assume ready to reach for a weapon if needed. It's very slight. It's like undertone. She's trying not to be obvious about it, but it's just a natural, you know?
I notice any scars or calluses or other
On her hands, you see calluses. DM, about the dress, does it have an open back?
It does not.
Okay. You could see probably some faint scars on her arms, and maybe on her legs as well. She's been in combat.
And since I'm a torturer, would I be able to tell exactly when these were made, since I am very familiar with different scars?
I would say probably. Also with that high enough insight, yeah.
Some of them are really old. Just training, you get scars. She's been nicked in training, especially when she got older. Like, she's 23, I believe. Or 25 now, but around the age of 16, she started training with live weaponry, not training weaponry. They're blunted, but they still cut, you know?
Frisk would probably be able to tell this since she's very familiar with scars, but she's probably going to be looking for more traumatizing scars. The kind of scars you get when you're in a situation.
With that score, DM, I'm gonna allow her to see this. So DM, I don't think I told you this, but
Want to whisper it to me so that everyone else knows?
You guys know I'm an Asmio, so it doesn't matter. Just don't metagame this if you don't know. On her back, DM, I kind of like when she first used her power. It kind of left. You know how if you cut off someone's wings, angel's wings, you know that type of scar.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of has. She has the same thing in her back. She has that like scar in the back on her shoulder blade. So she kind of. You can kind of tell she kind of moves her shoulder blades every now and then, as if an old pain or something there. You don't know what for, but you do know she does that. Just like rotating them and making sure they don't get stiff and such.
She be able to tell that she used to have something on her back but don't anymore, like Laughlin?
Possibly.
Would she do? Possibly, yeah. I was about to say, DM, would she?
It could also be like she could have broken something there before, and slowly working with that. Healing magic will help it heavily, but that pain will still always be there.
Heck, I think even if you get that, yeah, like that, that's a good one. Is that from Lucifer?
I think
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, something like that. It's a great show.
That is a good show.
Anything else I would notice?
I think that would be about it, yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to find out her deep traumas or anything like that.
Well, you know her weak spot.
You can tell quite a bit about a person just by the way they speak, the different terms and languages in their body language.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I gave you some of that. You could probably tell Common isn't her first language. She learned Common growing up, but she started learning Common, I think, DM in like 7 or 8 years old.
Yep.
The first language is not. You can probably tell by the tilt of the way she says things. It's probably Elvish, is her first language.
Damn dirty elf.
I'm half elf. My father is an elf.
Damn dirty elf.
I don't know who my mother is. But that's what you could probably tell, Frith.
Okay.
That's the first time I've had to do that for a non-NPC DM.
Yep.
Get used to it. She does this for everyone.
I'll tell you this, Corbin's going to be hard to crack because
Yeah,
reasons.
there's literally you can't tell if you even roll. Like you just can't. It
Probably be very freaked out by that.
yeah, it's weird. Just like
And DM,
The old
You
guy.
found nothing.
the reason I do those scars, I like having Asmir have those scars, is the first time you unleash that power, those appear.
Like actual wings. And then they fade back.
Are we getting naked yet? Are we getting naked right now? Is that what we're doing?
No orgies. Sorry, buddy.
no orgies yet.
Okay,
Damn
so
it.
I'd probably start smacking bitches if we got to an actual.
okay, so I have some information on the host as well as some of the patrons in this room. It appears he's a celestial.
I highly doubt that.
Through magical means, I've surmised this.
Paladins also have sparks of celestial energy in them.
Well, he has a lot of it. But I've also noticed that two of the patrons in this room are undead.
Well, they probably should be sent back to where they belong.
You mean dead?
Yes.
I do not disagree with this, but we need to be very careful.
They should not be avoiding their punishment.
The Raven Queen will take care of it, but the first end of our goal here is to discover more about our host and such. I've done just that, and with a quick motion DM, I pull out the sending stone.
How much do you
And-
guys know about Frith in game?
Not much.
Not much.
But also,
I know a fair bit because I'm Bjorn.
out of
Bjorn
everyone,
knows
Bjorn will
stuff
know.
because he met me earlier. He knows me. We're friends. We're chill.
Yeah.
I'm an honorary member of his clan.
If I can ask a question, DM, how large is a sending stone?
It's a rock.
It's a fucking boulder. You just have to walk it around.
Well,
It's about
so it's like
the size of
about
your
the si-
palm.
Okay, so I pulled that out, and in the guise of covering a laugh, I would like to whisper into it.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand first.
Fuck. My worst skill, DM.
All right.
But I would like to point out I am surrounded by other people,
You are.
and I'm guessing, and a distance from other people as well.
You are getting cover. I'll consider it cover.
Okay. Can I roll
I
with
purposely
advantage?
stand in front of you.
No, not with advantage. You're just getting a bonus.
Of
Don't worry about it.
okay. I would like to. I'm guessing this one's connected with my father directly, right?
Yes.
So I found out about our host. He's a celestial. There's also a couple undead here.
Strange. Maybe from him being a celestial. I did not get that hint about him, but
It's very strong. I'm whispering this, by the way. So unless someone's really trying, even in the group is trying to hear, like, because I can say this under my breath into the stone.
I'm kind of.
they'll understand.
Well, I'm standing in front of you, but I'm also kind of like getting really uncomfortably close.
Do I need to roll stealth or something while I whisper into it, DM?
you're good on that part.
Okay. But
Xavier, what kind of shampoo do you use?
it's a strong celestial sense, Father. He could be like me.
Maybe. Just stay on your guard. Do you know anything else?
Apparently there's another party upstairs. Everything I've been told is it's an orgy, but do you want me to investigate?
That
I would very much like to investigate.
Hey, father, mind if I go to the sex part?
yeah, it's literally what you just asked. just like,
Hey, but here's the thing. It's a mission. I give all the information I know.
it's a mission.
You could handle it with a little bit more tact.
Like,
Dude, her natural charisma without the racial bonus is 10.
That's average charisma. That's like you and me.
Yes, but she's also she was always taught to give as much information to your superiors during the mission so they understand the situation. That was what she was taught. Am I
That's
wrong?
like next fucking campaign where the guy just
By the
gave
way,
all- whatever.
I am trying to like listen in on what she's saying, like actively.
DM, that is what I was taught, was it not?
No, that's what you were taught.
As well as there's a lot of heavy enchantments on objects and statues here.
Just
Oh,
silence.
tell me
Process
that.
all this.
Whenever it comes to the party upstairs, that is up to you.
Don't worry, I can go. I can go.
Sariel starts laughing a little bit.
And
she is an adult, so.
That still doesn't make it any less weird.
yeah. And
Well, by elven standards, I'm nowhere near an adult.
A sex party.
Oh, wait, I gotta think about that. By elven standards, I'm not even an adult.
Well, you're a half elf, so
And-
you mature at nearly the same rate as humans, if I recall correctly.
yeah.
I know, but for elven culture, my father's a full elf. 100
Babe,
years
you're
old.
literally just a girl. Stop this.
Because for elves, pureblood elves, you're not considered an adult. You're mature. You're physically an adult at 18, but you're not by societal standards an adult until 100. You're first.
No, please come. I ask you, please. Come home.
No, he's like, it's up to you. And whenever it comes to the enchanted items,
You
it
are
is
too
good to
young,
know.
Sariel. Too young.
And by the
Never
way,
mind, there's no such thing.
I may have brought up the orgy just to be, like, get him.
Get him.
What's the
Just
word?
jab him. Heh.
Yeah, just like.
And he go to his
I'm having more fun than you are, fun.
Kind of like that, just like a jab at him, you know.
That is good to know. Thank you
Yeah, but
for the update. If any new information comes up, please keep me in the loop.
Can I tell that he's flustered?
Within his voice, yes. Yeah, put him off.
I may be
I'm gonna hang
Can I
up.
roll
now.
serious most of the time.
to see if I hear any of this?
I may be damn. I
Yeah.
may be like serious and stuff most of the time. Doesn't mean she doesn't have her own fun, and that's her dad. She's gonna fuck with him sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And for you, Frith, go ahead and roll perception.
Did I hear everything that she said?
Pretty much. You're that close.
Yeah.
Just like,
I got like uncomfortably close to you.
I got a 10.
sorry, I'll roll a stealth. No.
21. Yes, but Corvin, you know more about me than anybody besides my father and like people who helped raise me.
Yeah.
Because you've
You
known
probably
my
did help
family.
raise you.
My
Do I
dad
know
taught
you're
me-
celestial? Like
Does he
celestial?
do- Yeah.
Your father wouldn't have like told him because like.
I mean, the only thing I know that the reason why I know you're celestial is because you said he said like you, and actually, as you hang up, whenever you do, in celestial, I say, you are celestial.
I give him a look and reply in celestial.
Fuck you.
Maybe.
I just smile and nod my head.
I say maybe. I don't truly know. Which she doesn't. She's very confused about what she is because she's, as out of character, she's a fallen. She's kind of confused on what she is.
Spook.
I know all about celestials. It is okay.
What will you all do now? You've given information.
Oh,
to your
Bjorn,
father.
you should have met my lizard folk druid. He was fucking fun. This is another campaign completely with a different DM, but he was fun. But okay.
Orgy time?
Have you guys gathered any information that through your
There's an orgy
explorations?
going on.
We know that, Colvin. What about you, Bjorn? Or no,
I know what?
I don't even know your name. What about you? I point at you.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What about you? Have you discovered any information?
In the middle of the conversation, Corvin's wandering by the stairs.
Fritz just puts her elbows on the top of Bjorn's head and rests her hands on her fists and goes, "Well, one of the statues is actually a demon."
How loud does she say that?
Oh, keep your voice down.
Loud.
No one else does.
I mean, everyone else probably knows that fucking thing's an actual goddamn devil.
Mostly. Anyone comes close to it, they'll be like, what the fuck?
Wait, there's a devil? Take me to it.
I don't really know. I don't think Bjorn really wants... What's going on, Bjorn? What do you think about this? Should we dig into the creepy statue guy?
I don't mind.
I'm actually trying to convince Bjorn so that we should ask the master and tell him that would make a very good garden ornament, and she just starts snickering.
So as with the mention of a demon, all pretenses of stopping Corvin going upstairs kind of disappear at the mention of a fucking demon, devil. Sorry. You know?
Yeah, I'm straight up trying to go up the stairs. That's what's happening right now.
Alright. Then I will...
I with the mention of a devil, I stopped paying attention.
Alright, Morven, since
That makes my... Corvin!
Morven's here. He's in the orgy.
Oh, that would be
right
interesting. No, that doesn't sound right. He doesn't get women.
Are there people in here at all, or no?
He's had one woman once. And that was a long time ago.
A long, long time ago.
Alright, Corvin, you head upstairs, and you're placed here.
Long time ago.
But, Corvin, we'll get
I'm
back
just
to
looking
you.
for the... Okay, just looking for the orgy. That's all I'm looking for.
As you walk up, you hear noises coming from that area.
What type of noises, DM?
Oh, sensual. It's great.
Just
Noises
hold
Ah!
of moans of
Just-
pleasure.
Is there any other door? Oh wait, I'm not there. Fuck.
I made
Okay.
sure the implant, the Warforged, nice. It was a nice looking one. It was very large. Just saying that right now.
It's 2 inches.
Exactly.
What,
That's
that's
my
large?
third leg, lady.
Hey, that's large for your natural race.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It is. That's kind of why this. He did that because he's like, yeah. I need an upgrade.
I was joking. At 4 inches. 2 is natural.
I got it bigger than that. Okay. Jeez.
It's just like making fun of it. Sorry.
Yep.
If any, ignore that joke. You guys don't know what his natural race is.
It's Warforged. That's my natural race.
So I'm guessing Bjorn, you lead me to the statue.
Yeah, sure.
Fritz is still on his shoulders.
So at this
Back.
point, Detect Evil and Evil and Good is still up.
Yeah,
Mine still-
fiend. Fiend right there.
And Desecration at all?
Not desecrated, surprisingly.
Is it consecrated?
Nope.
Okay. What about this symbol around him?
That you've seen that symbol before.
I have.
Yeah, it's close to the same rug. Just like either it's a common rug or something's going on here.
Wait, Faith, can you hear me?
Can I read the text on this rug at all? Is it infernal? That's my question.
There
I
is
just
no
look at
text
you
on
and
this
I
rug.
want me down?
It's fine.
I would actually like to get
Okay.
like right there up and inspect it.
Right. So, as Sariel gets close to the statue, Sariel, your vision blurs. As you open up your eyes and you can see the statue slowly straighten back up. The wings curl and flap as this devil looks down at you. Like, what do we have here?
I speak in infernal. What do you want, foul beast? And what are you doing here?
Wow.
You're far from foul.
How rude. I am serving
Jack,
my
did you not
master.
hear what you said to him?
Hey, DM, does my little friend appear?
He does not.
Does Frisk hear what Serial's saying to the statue?
It's very mumbled. Strange.
But it's very hiss-like and darker than...
Long conversation. I don't know about what, but they had a really long conversation.
Yeah. Whenever it comes to Bjorn's conversation, also, it was mumbled. It wasn't under the silent spell, by the least. It was just mumbled.
I know we had a conversation. I just don't know what the conversation was about, so I tell Serial this.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing here? This is all an infernal.
Okay. I am serving my master.
And your master is?
Who do you think?
Is he the master of this household?
Yes.
So, a devil, as you are serving a celestial?
Yes, it's a punishment.
Strange, but understandable. It could be a punishment for the likes of you.
But it turns out it's very benevolent, my master. He's not cruel, very nice to me.
So, if I may ask, what are you doing? Like, what is he commanded you to do?
Look pretty.
Huh. Interesting. What is your punishment for?
Off Bjorn's shoulders and is just like wandering out of the room to go find something more interesting.
Okay.
What did you do to deserve such a punishment?
I worked against Asmodeus.
Ah. Strange for a devil to go against the hierarchy.
Oh, it happens all the time.
True, but it's strange for you to go after Asmodeus. He's more powerful than any of you.
Well, yes. That wasn't the only one. I was lucky I wasn't killed.
If you can answer, what is the real secrets going on beyond these doors?
Which doors?
This household. What's the real secrets within it? And I would like to cast command.
And what word are you telling him to do? It's a single
Tell
word.
me. Oh, tell and then I'll say truth.
Okay. It's a wisdom save, yes?
Yes.
Alright. Find there that is, and I have to find his stat sheet. 1 second.
Yeah, I'll post the description.
And what is your save?
Spell save DC of 16.
Who are you holding it on?
The devil.
Oh, wow. He can't fucking move anyway.
I think casting command, not hold person.
Oop, wrong one. Sorry. I clicked the wrong one.
Alright, truth. Well, this place is a gathering of some interested people.
Interested in what?
Sex, money, worship.
Worship of what?
I don't know. As the spell goes away, because 6 seconds pass.
Well, thank you.
Oh, it's a real pleasure.
And, I hopefully you serve your punishment.
Oh, thank you.
I do not like you.
Thank you.
Though.
Tell your friend I said hi. I can smell him on you.
My friend?
Little, scrawny, smells a little bit like sulfur.
Being Frith.
Chris is over here.
Well, I first need to know your name if I'm going to say hi from someone specific.
I'm not very stupid. I would never give you my name.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a true name. I didn't expect that from the likes of you. But something he may know you by.
I don't know him. I can just smell him.
Okay, well, let him know. I don't like you. I don't dislike you. I just... Well, good day.
Roll religion.
Let's try going into the room over here.
11? Fuck.
Alright. He's faint.
And probably devil, because I got told he was a devil.
Yeah.
Good day. And I step away.
Pleasure.
Oh, Fritz is trying to enter the room over here.
Yep, you enter. It's a long hallway.
I go to this room over here.
I'm gonna go out to Bjorn. Bjorn,
you notice that Fritz is missing. You can't see her anywhere.
As you enter that room, you can see it's a kitchen. There's a lot of people in here, cooks, slowly preparing small snack foods, drinks. And as whenever you walk in, they do.
I sneak it.
Roll stealth.
Intelligence, let him have stealth.
You have to beat a few people because there are a few people in here.
I mix the I try to change the salts into sugar and the sugar into salts in the containers.
Hey GM, I would like to try something.
Alright.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's
Can I try to relabel the container so that the salt says sugar and the sugar says salt?
Well, whenever you first enter the room, someone does catch you. They spot you and they shoo you out. Like, no, you need to go. This is the kitchen, not the guest area.
19.
I'm sorry. No. As they push you out more or less and close the door.
Ooh.
Did roll a 19 though.
You did roll a 19.
I'm not gonna do what I thought I was gonna do, DM, because it could end badly.
What were you gonna do?
Turn undead. And if they're
Wait, don't you have destroy undead now?
If they're CR1, they die. They explode. so I decided against it.
Do it. I want to see bloody fireworks.
If they fail their saving throw, of course. But I'm not gonna do that because fuck no. But I'm gonna start looking for Mr. Corvin because he disappeared.
Yeah, he's gone.
I'm gonna roll something to see if I remember that he was heading upstairs before I was distracted.
I said nothing, and I tried to be as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
No, I do not remember him going upstairs.
Bjorn, while you were waiting, you probably might have wandered off into the art room. You would have seen all the art. It's surprisingly nice. Like, wow.
Fritz goes up to the door on the opposite end of the hallway, and she tries to peek in just to see what's going on without anyone inside noticing her if there's anyone.
Right, you peek in, and there are some people in here in the bath. You can suspect what they're doing. They're doing it.
They're just taking a nice long bath. Well, isn't that nice for them?
Bow chicka bow wow.
DM,
Yes.
not finding Corbin. I'm gonna just start making my way upstairs because that's where I was gonna head after this anyway.
Alright.
Frisk tries to sneak into the bath.
Oh god.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I don't think
I'm
they
just
really care.
I'm gonna be moving room from room looking for Frisk.
You walk into a gambling room where people are gambling.
Oh, that's not good.
People see you almost immediately. Just as you walk
And
in,
I
like,
go, whoops, and I turn around.
Wanna join in?
yeah, more or less, like the lady there does offer. They
I'm
all
like,
are still wearing their masks though.
and I close the door because I'm very well aware people think I'm like a little child most of the time.
They do offer.
I don't think they care.
They don't.
And I just go, whoops, and I exit the room.
This
That
is a
would be
medieval
that-
world. People get married at 15. What are you talking about, people?
And also, whenever you do see them, they're very much naked. And the thing is, they have their masks on still. Like, no matter what, they always have their masks on.
That's the thing though, Frisk doesn't really care if you're naked or not. She's seen plenty of people naked. It's very easy to torture people when they're naked.
Not wrong.
This
No.
is
Yeah,
the...
Sarah said she got caught. She was gonna steal all their clothes.
Oh, we may learn something about my character this time. Fuck.
Hey, which is the character who is really interested in sex?
No, that was Corbin. I mean, we may learn my character's sexuality.
Does anyone know where Corbin is?
Nope. Corvin's disappeared.
I'm going upstairs, so I think we should go
I'm
to
trying to go
Corbin.
get cereal, and I'm like, cereal, I found something super interesting you should see.
I'm already like halfway up the stairs.
Cereal. Come
Oh,
see,
there you are.
You don't know my name. I haven't told you my name.
That's true, yeah.
What's her mask?
Raven.
Raven.
Raven. Raven.
That's so Raven.
Dog, I'm like a yappy dog. There.
I don't have the ability to see into the future.
Sariel is now a member of the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Hey, Beckham!
Come see. And I'm just bouncing there, and I'm like, super interesting. You gotta come see.
What are you up to?
I just give him the side look, and I just go back to her. Please. It's super interesting. I promise you will not regret it.
I go follow her. Actually, insight check. Fuck that shit.
I lead her to the bathhouse.
I have a passive insight of 18, DM. I'll put that out there.
Okay. You sense that she's taking you somewhere.
I lead
She's
her.
not lying.
Like, but she takes you to the bathhouse.
I guess I'll fall behind, because why not?
I don't know how to say it. Kokuga Sansu
I whispered to her.
Ikashikai.
In there.
Do you open the door, Sariel?
I open the door.
You open the door
I whispered
there.
and closed it behind her.
Roll strength, Frith. Sariel, roll strength. Just,
Or acrobatics or athletics.
it'd be strength to hold yourself like as she pushes you in. It's like shit.
I'm
Or athletics.
doing it I'm doing it at disadvantage because I don't know what's coming.
I did it.
Yeah, just barely, both of you. Wow. Just,
I did
And like, Boron, hold the door closed. Don't let her out.
I did impose personal disadvantage, but
Yeah,
it's because she...
You know, Boron, hold the door closed.
Alright.
the door is closed behind you, Sariel, as you're bumped in.
I don't really know what's going on. I haven't seen into the...
I
Boron,
look...
just trust me. It's suffering. It's just really indirect suffering.
That laugh made it so much worse.
So I look into the room and all I see is naked people, right?
Yeah.
Naked people
Naked
fucking.
people having sex.
Fucking. They're just fucking. They're just fraud dogging.
If only Corbin found that room.
My character flushes.
Any of you want to see my third leg?
Please just close the door as a friend, please. And I just give him the puppy dog eyes.
Wait, what?
I ask him to hold the door closed so she can't escape the room.
Yeah, I am.
One of the group stops and looks at you. Hello there.
Hi.
If you want to join in, come on in. The water's fine.
I'm gonna try to exit.
Watching this whole interaction, and she's trying not to laugh.
You turn around, you grab the door, make a strength check. Make athletics. Bjorn, roll athletics.
Oh, I have to roll athletics too?
Athletics or like strength.
It's the exact same modifier.
Yeah.
Same modifier.
This has gotten out of there and she's gone.
Bjorn, you like try to hold the door like
I don't know even how she can. I don't think she's strong enough to push me.
she's not, but she just for some fucking reason opens the door.
Out of like, oh god, no help, please,
Yeah.
I'm insecure.
Unnatural strength that she grabs door, pulls it open, and just walks out. No.
Well, yeah, when I realized I lose, I just let it and step inside.
Yours in the way, just standing there, and he's trying to hold the door closed.
So you would notice that my character's cheeks are bright red, and out of character, my character is a virgin.
So that was torture. Well, she was right about that.
You should have
She
went with
said it-
Corbin.
Wait, what is even, hang on, before you do anything, what was in there?
People.
The door's open, you can see.
Yeah, the door is open.
I'm not, how the door is open, it's sort of like in my face.
Yeah. There's some people like, if you could, they're cold. Could you close the door?
Okay, it's close. I'm not
Thank you.
thinking.
So, the way I always think of it is my character's lived a very secluded life, being raised, trained, and all that. So, she's really never had experience with that type of thing. Well, she has, because she had a sister and a brother, but that's different. You know? When she was younger, DM?
Yeah.
I don't like Sweet Home Alabama.
No, I mean, seeing people naked is not. That's not the thing. I mean, she doesn't have personal experience with sex, any at all. She does have a. She had a sister, and a brother. She has a brother.
Congrats. Bjorn doesn't eat. He's a fucking fighter.
Chris has trying to hide behind the suit of armor right here.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm looking for her.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Where is it?
Pass. She rolls lower than an 18. Let's see what her stealth is first, Dan.
Shoot!
Big.
Yeah, I find her as well.
Yeah, you
Wait,
find...
I'm a Lightfoot. Advantage or something?
No.
That gives you advantage, I think.
And it automatically rolls with advantage. So...
And I have a passive perception of 18. That's why I was like, if she rolls higher than 18, we'll see.
I have a passive perception of 14.
So
18.
Frith,
I don't know what my passive perception is.
you're hiding under a suit of armor, and it doesn't really do much as they both walk out from the door and turn immediately to see you.
We just basically hear her trying to get in there.
Or less.
I don't do anything. I just give her a glare. And,
I was like, wow, my suspicions were right, Virgin fan.
You were right.
Hey, DM, I would just like to walk up to her as close as I can get. Is there anybody, like, directly next to us?
There's
I am.
no one nearby
In
except
the
for
middle of a
Bjorn.
hall with a bunch of people.
I'm standing right next to you two.
Fuck. Oh, but I don't want you to get caught up in this. I can't do Word of Radiance, fuck.
Jesus. Just
It's just laughing and she's like, what?
I'm gonna flick her. I'm just gonna flick her forehead, DM.
I'm gonna grab you.
Me?
Yes.
For
Even
flicking
under
her.
Nezra's plan, he won't let you hurt me.
I'm
Damn right.
I'm flicking her forehead. That's not even gonna do a point.
Well, I don't.
damage.
I know, but first off, I don't assume. I always assume the worst because I'm pretty sure I can tell that you're a magic caster of some kind.
Can he?
No.
What's your intelligence?
I use my
9.
No.
mind reading.
You
Put a
cannot,
mind reading on there.
off the top of your head, without seeing them do spells, like legitimately doing spells. Nah.
I use my
The
medallion.
worst. I am a fucking soldier. I do expect the worst in all circumstances.
I would. Hey, DM. I also do Sentinel at Death's Door, so it does at least a point of damage. So, because she's vulnerable to any damage, so I'm flicking her in the forehead.
Fritz actually tries to use her medallion of mind reading on Sariel.
Okay, well, automatically there's no save, so you automatically learn the direct thoughts of everyone here.
Oh wait, what? I didn't even get a fucking magic item.
Did I not give you a magic item? Oh, shit.
No.
I'll give you magic items. You have them, you just don't know what they are yet.
Very well for this character.
I'm
I just
joking.
don't
I'm not wasting Sentinel, DM. It was
So
just,
wait, DM, how much would it be for a haversack of holding?
Handy haversack, I think, is like 2,000.
I'm still grabbing. Well, I'm not gonna grab. I'm gonna grab your arm before you can reach out and
I give her a pointed glare, and now I'm heading upstairs because I'm just gonna stomp off upstairs.
Okay.
Let's see what Corbin's doing.
Frith, using the Medallion of Thoughts, what is Sariel's direct thoughts right now?
You son of a bitch.
daughter. She's a daughter.
And actually, it's true. Her mom was a bitch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Big oof.
He agrees with you on that one.
Also, Frith, do you ever go into the art room?
Oh, she hasn't.
Would you have gone into the art room?
Actually, I'm gonna change her thought. No, her direct thought at that moment. So, Sariel's all prim and proper, but what you hear in her head is better aligned to a sailor.
Ye loving piece of shite! I swear I'll beat the fuck out.
So I'm gonna record a couple of. So Chris mentally records all the swears that you just used for a later date.
Some of them aren't even in English, or common at least.
She records them anyway. She records them very, very carefully.
That's like just a string of curses going from common to celestial to infernal to elvish. That's a lot of different types of curse words, Dan.
Yeah.
Can I tell these are different languages?
Yes.
They're also.
Can I tell what languages they are, even if I don't know it?
Roll an intelligence check.
And damn, it's not like a you motherfucker. It's like you mother hakunoshna. Just like it blends, you know.
I do.
Yeah, you find out what languages they were.
I mean, she's not really high.
Does anybody here know another language?
I know giant.
And half.
No, I mean in real life.
No.
Some Latin.
So I have a friend who speaks fluent Spanish. I live in New Mexico. That's not rare, but sometimes when she's pissed off, she'll it blends the English and Spanish just blends together.
Oh yeah, a lot of my friends do the same.
Well, it's usually when they're pissed off, but even though sometimes they'll mix up what language they're supposed to be speaking. Those are fun. That happens. That's weird.
But so Sariel heads upstairs. Frith and Bjorn, what do you two do?
I don't know what language is
List of languages of swears.
Oh yeah, sorry. You never. You never did tell me which one.
all of these for a later date.
Okay.
Oh,
You
let's-
mark down the words.
Anyways, Sarah never actually told me what happened. She just sort of avoided it. So like,
Yeah, but she still records all the swears, and I want all the languages.
I
Okay,
just
so
posted
could you-
it in the chat. On Roll20.
is someone playing with a lighter?
What?
Someone playing with a lighter?
Sorry, I'll stop.
No, it's fine. I think.
I mean, it was
that's
fine. I was
maybe-
just wondering if it was an actual lighter.
Yeah, it's my Zippo.
Nice.
Sponsored by
Oh, for weed smoking.
No, it's for cigarettes. I'm a smoker. Trying to
Want to hear my smoker voice?
my cigarettes.
I need another cigarette.
I only have 2 holes.
Does she also know from the reaction that she gave that Serial Chan is
Virgin. Virgin.
You don't get that hint from her. Like, she's pissed, is what you get.
the difference between flustered red and angry red?
It was flustered red when she went in. It's angry red now.
Yeah.
Frith was watching the whole ordeal through the keyhole until she's turned to open up the door, then she bolted.
I was at the door, so we probably saw my ass.
Yeah, all you would have seen is ass.
I
in a
wouldn't know
dress.
The best part.
I didn't know that she was flustered, especially considering all the different swears in the different languages.
You could consider.
That doesn't give you a hint that she's a... Some people are just prudish.
Let's put plays flustered by nakedness.
That's called being a prude.
Oh, there's a difference. Some people are very, very non-prudish, but still get flustered by nakedness.
Yeah, so, my point. You wouldn't get the hint of that. So what's Corvin up to?
Well, here, wait. I want to try and get everyone upstairs before we do what Corvin did, or do what Corvin do.
Pops up Borgion's shoulders again and goes, "Well, that was fun."
For both of you so far, the only rooms that you haven't been in is the art
By the
gallery.
way, do I know what language Borgion speaks?
Yeah, you would probably know those.
Yeah, it's
Or-
just common
Yeah.
and giant.
Borgion, what languages do you speak?
Common and giant.
I love how you fucking up.
By the way, Borgion, what does mean? And I say this in common.
Wait, what?
I say a common swear word, and it's a really lengthy, dirty one.
Oh, I got
But
one. Hold up.
What does that mean?
That isn't giant. I don't know what that is.
Hold up. Let me look up a interesting.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
Oh, I got one. I got a good one. You funk trumpet cum bubble piece of shit.
You're too young to learn about that.
Oh wait, also arse badger and bitch
Monkey.
tits.
Not
Arse
too young.
badger. Damn, I'm too young.
Cum dumpster. That's a
Your
good
boy
one.
are sponsor.
Twat waffle. Thunder cunt.
I asked him what a very lengthy, very swear word is common is. I say this very loudly so
Okay.
the entire room.
Okay, I'll list off the exact way it goes. You jizz stain, cum dumpster, thunder cunt, twat waffle, piece of shit.
I say this very loudly, these exact words that Serial were thinking to the entire room, and I ask him what does it mean.
It means bad things. A few people say.
Very bad thing.
But what
And I
can
act
you
like
do?
a very innocent little girl when I say this.
You also hear like bed swerver and cumber world.
Cumber World? What the fuck is that?
also called a cumber ground, someone who is so useless they just serve to take up space, is what it means. It's an old English insult.
Oh, like I bite my thumb at you?
Yeah, kind of like that. Or here's another interesting one. You gilly wet foot. That's old Scottish.
Oh, Bjorn, do you need to go at 8?
Yes, I still do.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to the game. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Well, I think we should probably follow them.
This is still.
We're gonna be picking up here next week, aren't we?
Probably will.
We just rushed through the entire thing in 6 minutes. Fuck you, Daniels! We know all your secrets!
So, both of you. So you both head upstairs. You quickly meet Sariel.
I'm aware of your sins.
Corbin?
Yes.
Corvin is not there. He is in another room.
God damn it. Can't wait for death, guys. Oh, when we get in there, there are a bunch of succubuses and incubuses. Calling it now. Hello?
Yes.
So, as you all walk upstairs, you do not find Corvin, but you do find 2 very large statues of lions.
Are they magic?
Yeah, you don't know. You don't have to take magic weapon anymore. So
I would like to ritual cast detect magic again. This is gonna take 10 minutes.
through all these 10 minutes, it's hard to keep going with the moans coming from behind this door.
Okay. No,
But you do get it, like, oh yeah.
Let's try sneaking into one of the rooms.
And you do sense the lions are magical.
okay.
Let's try sneaking into the rooms where the moans are coming from.
You try sneaking in?
Yeah.
Alright, roll stealth. That one thing that you can't do.
Use my luck point.
Alright, you use a luck point. You sneak real good.
I go in, and I try to steal all the clothes that I can.
You don't see any clothes, because these clothes are nowhere nearby.
Is there anything of the room of note?
Naked people.
Anything besides naked people?
Nope! About naked people. As
There's statues of naked people, pictures of naked people.
Actually, DM, I'm not going to cast detect magic.
There's gotta be more stuff in there than naked people, and Fritz is not flustered by this at all.
Actually, DM, I'm not going to cast detect magic. I'm just going to have, because detect evil and good is not over yet. I would do that after detect evil and good has run its course, you know?
alright.
It's only been, like, what, 5 minutes?
About so, yeah. Close to it.
Fritz is not flustered at all, so can I make a perception check so I can just see what's in the room?
Go ahead, yeah. With an 8, you do see the immediate vicinity. You see 3 men getting it on. You see
Wait.
Corvin, a man, and a woman getting it on. And past that, you see maybe 2 girls.
Every hall.
1 cup.
No,
Phil.
it's an Eiffel Tower. Get it right.
Is there any panties around?
No, is it
Exactly.
London Bridge?
Thrown around, there might be.
Did you change the scene?
What?
Did you change the map? Because I didn't know.
No.
Okay.
Slides.
It's making a second map.
Literally slide slightly over.
Oh. Right.
So, is there any clothes? Any clothes at all that are not attached to people?
There are some.
But that would be important if they did not come out with them.
Probably not. Out of everything, they're mainly undergarments. You don't know where their actual clothes are.
Steals all the
By the way, I am naked, but the only thing that resembles a Warforged being naked is the metal dong.
Yeah.
It is metal.
And also,
I made sure it was.
everyone here still has their mask on. Same thing with you, Corbin.
Yep.
Like, everyone has their mask on still.
It steals all the undergarments. All of them.
Alright, you steal all the undergarments.
Steal all the things.
I put all my stuff in my pocket in myself, so.
Yeah.
Fred steals all the undergarments and sneaks out of the room and looks for a place to hide them.
Also, Corvin, you do know that there is, where they do keep the clothes is behind this door. And you know this is the masters of the house bedroom. Like,
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow in after. Right.
Alright, guys, I gotta go.
Hide the undergarments.
Yeet. I'll see you guys later.
alright, and this is where we will end the session.
Oh, that was fun.
So, real quick, as I enter the room, Detective One Good, do I find anything?
Out of everyone here, no. Everyone here is on the up and up.
Good to know.
Only evil one here is Corbin.
No, Detective One Good doesn't tell me if you're good or evil. That's divine sense.
Well, shit.
So, what did Frisk do with all the underwear? Because she did try to hide it.
You could probably put them behind one of the lions.
Is there anywhere she can stash them in?
No. Maybe a plant pot. There are 2 very large flower pots.
Stash them in. I try to dig up. Is there any dirt in them?
Yes.
Frisk removes the dirt to the side a bit in both plots. And she buries the underwear.
Alright, you do so. You do find underwear in the plant pot as you're digging it up. Like, you really question how it got there. Besides
Frisk
you.
doesn't really care. She doesn't really care. She's just doing this because she's bored and she's not allowed to take it out on people.
You hide the underwear.
Wait, no, I should have used this. I should have put salt in the underwear and left it where it was.
Ow!
Well, she does have a bag full of salt.
Oh, salt in the wounds. Ah, that's fucked up. You're a torturer. That makes sense, but still.
Yeah. But we will continue.
Pick up next week?
Next week. Unless people want to keep on going, but that's up to you.
Well, we're missing someone.
I gotta go. That's just the fact of life.
Okay. So,
I'm always up for going for more, but you know, I've been outvoted.
so the game.
This was fun, and I think I like Frisk a little bit better than Faith.
Alright.
I'm getting
More of it. By the way, everyone, I have completed a Google Docs with all the information Frisk has gathered on everyone so far. A lot of information on Orion.
Who did you gather the least information on and the most information on?
Underneath Corian is nuts. Completely batshit crazy. That's the only information underneath you.
Corvion. God damn.
Corvion.
Corvin.
It's really not that hard to get wrong. I mean, like...
And what do you know on Serial? A lot?
You can't metagame with this, but she knows that she is inquisitive, proper education, private tutor, pointed ears, properly trained with weapons. She is a warrior. She is left-handed, alert, calluses on her hands, probably from weapon training, old training scars, acts as if she lost a limb on her back or broke something. There. Common is not her first language. Elvish probably is. language in her head, which includes Common, Celestial, Infernal, and Elvish. Nakedness.
You know, to be honest with you, I really love Corvin, but I really hate the class he's playing. I do not like Artificer person.
Multi-class, man.
Multi-class slowly start upgrading the other class and slowly move away from the other class. It's called character development.
That's why I kind of feel like Sariel is starting to move more towards a wizard. With how she's starting to, with what happened to her sister and all that stuff, DM, she's starting to delve more into her spellcasting than anything else. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She's not quite there yet, though.
Alright, so...
Oh, this has been a very productive game. Some underwear, broke into a kitchen, walked Sariel in with some nude people.
Sariel's gonna have her best time next session. Just walks into the orgy room. Just like, oh.
Here's the thing.
Wait. Frith has lock-picking tools, right?
Yeah.
She lock the doors with her lock-picking tools?
She could. It does take time to do so, though.
She's gonna have to go in. She'll probably okay. For one last thing, can I just say that Frith has snuck over to one of the doors and is just slowly starting to lock it?
The only door is the main door to get into the orgy room.
Oh my god, it's like Day came back, just more sadistic.
Yup. It's sadistic Day.
That's worse. Somehow that's worse.
Except Frith, the thing is, I didn't make Frith an idiot. Narrowly actually smart. Just bored and she's not allowed to torture anyone.
And I do gotta run through. Sariel, you went through every room except for the meet and greet room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Borgion, she's standing next to Borgion and Sariel.
Yeah.
We're not going in with you with this information, so next session you have to live with the knowledge that you're going to get into that room and Triss is going to try to lock the door behind you.
The one thing that the reason she really wanted to go upstairs after talking to the devil is the worship part. That's very interesting, you know?
Yeah. Frith and Bjorn, the rooms that you didn't go in. I thought Bjorn went to every room. Frith didn't go into the gambling room and the art room, right?
Yeah, she was kind of concerned with the kitchens and the naked baths.
Okay.
I'm really excited to see tomorrow's session. That's all I'm gonna say.
DM.
Is this session tomorrow?
No,
can I make one last roll?
Evil session.
With seeing all the sex, is there any like god, like orgy and stuff that kind of corresponds with what's going on?
Gotta go, guys.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Can I make that roll or wait till next session?
Go ahead and make the roll.
Let me open my character sheet again. As I reload into the server. A sec. Oh, I already know my modifier. I'm just gonna roll a d at the modifier. Fuck. A 9?
A 9?
With a d20, I rolled a d20 and added 6.
You don't know any god of sex.
Well, worship is like sex, is essentially.
Yeah, you don't know any god of that sort.
Just my luck. Okay, so I'm inside. Let me move myself inside. as I just entered this fucking room. Okay. See you, DM.
All right. It has been a pleasure.